Hi guys and girls, hope you're having an amazing day. And I just wanted to touch base with you on how do you fully embrace who you are and get really comfortable in your own skin, your talents, your abilities, and to trust in those, because often what holds us back is doubting your talents and doubting yourself, whether or not you're good enough as somebody else to put your creative ideas out there. And I kind of want to really specifically talk about those because we often have something deep within ourselves that's our passion. And, make sure to go and check out the video I did on passion for purpose. Yeah. But we procrastinate on it and we think, I'd really love to do that, but you don't start it, or you start it and then it gets a little bit difficult and you put it to the side and then you question yourself as to whether or not you're going to create something that's worthy, that people are going to like, that people are going to embrace, or you just simply doubt yourself. Yeah. Or you don't not fired up enough to chase after it and go after it. And in those instances, you got to really ask yourself, do you actually really want it? Yeah. But let's come back to this place of believing in yourself, and how do you find that self-belief? Because what happens is over time, from a really small child, is you get conditioned, and you get conditioned by the values of other people. You get conditioned by the judgments of others, what other people feel is something that's good for you to do versus not good for you to do, what's suddenly possibly frivolous, but yet it's dear to your heart and it's who you truly are, because they're basing those judgments and those conversations on what's important to them, which is totally different to you and your path and who you are as a person. So you've got to unlayer all of that conditioning, and it takes a little bit of time, but you've really got to get comfortable in a space where you go, I actually don't give a toss what anybody else thinks. And that takes quite a lot of effort, because societal pressures, the pressure to fit in, to be accepted by friends, by families, by lovers, partners, everyone can put their judgments and their pressures and their thoughts on what you should do or not do. Yeah. So you've really got to start getting comfortable within yourself and constantly boost yourself up and say things in your mind and in your heart space that are very positive, particularly around your emotional well-being. And that when negative, thoughts arise, which is what we call mindfulness, is become very consciously aware of those negative thoughts and to talk them down, not talk them up, talk them down. And go, whether you have a saying that you have to yourself, a positive affirmation that you want to use, or you just tell yourself to pack it up and go, I'm not thinking that way anymore. I believe in me. I'm confident. I'm doing what's important to me. And there will always be somebody that's a naysayer or someone that said something to you that really was hurtful or stuck with you. And you've got to learn to just release that and go, well, that was them. Had nothing to do with me. Yeah, it's more about the reflection of the person that's reflecting back to you. You are not that, and you're something bigger. And, and I think if you have some unusual gifts and talents, like if you're a little bit, if you feel like you've got a path that you want to follow that's helping others in terms of love and light, you have healing abilities or you have psychic abilities, because those can make you feel like you really don't fit in. And the reason that you feel like that is actually really normal, because, my darlings, you're a little star seed, right? You've come from the stars, or you've come from so far back in terms of past lives. And you have this amazing ancient wisdom and gifts within you that are very, very special. And you can feel quite homesick and a little bit lonely, and you don't fit in with your own family sometimes because you are different and you think differently. There's nothing wrong with it, right? But you've got to become very comfortable and accepting in that space that those are some very unique gifts and talents that you have. And we all have different ones unique to us. But it's not about hiding it. It's not about being ashamed of it. It's not about being afraid of it. You've really got to grab hold of it with two hands and your heart space and truly express what's important to you, and to follow the goals and dreams that are in your heart, and to follow your passion, and to believe that passion will support you, and you will find a way. If you want to follow something, you will find a way to do it. And, we can all talk about it, but unless you take action every day, I have a whiteboard, which I constantly change, right? And I put my goals and my dreams up there. I don't really look at it, but it's there. Yeah. So I've already put it in here and here, but I always know what I'm working towards. And it doesn't, you can work on multiple things. Don't ever think that you have to do just one thing. It's too constraining. And the other aspect I want to talk to you about is being limitless. And what does being limitless means? It means you take all the barriers out of your head and your heart space and your emotions about anything holding you back, and it's about knowing that anything is possible. If you want to travel, you don't need to wait for someone to travel with you. You don't need somebody to give you their approval to travel. If it's a burning desire in you and it's been there for ages and you're still just sitting there thinking about it and you haven't done anything about it, go and do it. If you have something that you want to start, or you're arty or creative or whatever it is for you, and you're waiting for someone to give you permission, you want to create a financial legacy, whatever it is for you, right? Is you don't need anyone else's permission. And who are you waiting around for? Because the only one that's going to create that is you, right? By the steps you take, by the plans that you make, by the effort that you put in, it all comes down to you. The universe is not going to drop some miracle into your lap that's going to, whether you're waiting for abundance to come in to start something, you could be waiting a bloody long time, my loves. You need to create your abundance flows. The universe will always help you, and they're waiting for you to invest in yourself and to show them that you're willing to co-create with them, and that abundance will flow. But you've also got to tap into, there's a whole lot of mindset around that, and business stuff as well, is tapping into what people really want. But you've also, when you create, and sometimes there's a lot of experimentation that goes into that aspect of bringing those tangible products and services to market. And it's about learning around that, but also experimenting and not giving up. Don't ever give up. Just tweak it. Keep tweaking it. Keep trying, keep marketing, keep pushing yourself out there, keep sharing your message, and you will have those breakthroughs, and you will find the niche that's meant for you. Yeah. So I hope you found this helpful, my loves. Have an awesome, awesome day. All right. Bye.